Hey everyone, Ava here, and today we're going to be playing the demo for Dangerous Temptations. And this has been developed by PleasurePlace, and you can find this over at itch.io. Now, this is one of the not safe for work kind of games, so of course, you know, I will be cutting out anything that's too risque, you know, but I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I will do a Patreon after all, because I'm tired of having to edit these kind of videos because there's so much to have to edit and either cover up or cut out completely. So much work. At least with horror games, I only have to like cut out some if like there's a boring stretch, like I die or something, and I have to redo something. I just cut out most of that to get back to where I was. But these ones, it takes a lot of artistic, you know, ingenuity. But in this game, we hire a new maid, but she's not all that cracked up to be. So, let's get into it. You wake up in a dimly lit room, your head throbbing. The air is thick and heavy. Your hands are tied to the arms of a wooden chair, the rope biting into your skin. Try to break free. You pull against the ropes with all your might, the coarse fibers digging into your wrists. You twist and turn, desperate to loosen the bonds, but it's of no use. You hear soft footsteps approaching from a distance. A figure steps into the light. A girl with long brown hair cascading over her shoulders, her eyes wide and shimmering with a manic gleam. Nothing wrong with that. She seems perfectly fine. Good morning, my love, she says sweetly. Her tone is gentle, in contrast to her surroundings. You're finally awake. Where am I? Well, I'm in a basement, it looks. Why would that matter, sweetheart? Isn't the fact that we are finally reunited the only thing that matters? She says with a gentle smile. But there was an unsettling edge to her smiling. A certain glint in her eyes that made your heart race with unease. Reunited? Don't tell me you forgot about me already. It's me, Clara. Her voice is filled with a mix of hurt and disbelief, but there's something almost desperate in the way she says your name, as if clinging to a memory you can't quite grasp. Clara. Clara. Realization hits you as the memory of her floods back. The anger and confusion from the past months came rushing in, bringing clarity to the unsettling situation. I remember now. You were that maid. We fired you months ago. Why are you doing this? Why? Well, obviously, because of love. Love does make people do crazy things. And, wow, I'd have no problem with her being crazy, sure. As she leans in closer, her smile widens. But there's a disturbing sharpness to it now. Her fingers lightly trace your cheek, but the gentleness is laced with something darker. You have no idea how heartbroken I was when you fired me. I did my best. I did everything you wanted. She leans in until her lips are almost brushing your ear, her breath sending a chill down your spine. You just had to ruin everything. Her voice is a cold whisper, dripping with disappointment and a hint of bitterness. However, I forgive you. Well, thank you. Clara's laughter rings out, bouncing off the cold concrete walls, echoing through the basement like a sinister melody. After all, we are together once more. The sound of her laughter still echoes around you, making the room feel even smaller, more suffocating. Why are you doing this? We don't want to insult her. She might end up stabby. Because you left me with no other choice, darling. The day you fired me was the most painful day in my life. Clara's voice takes on a wistful, almost mournful tone as she gazes at you, her eyes reflecting deep hurt. Clara leans in even closer, her breath warm against your skin, her voice dropping to a soft, intimate whisper. But that's in the past now, darling. Her eyes lock onto yours, the sweetness in her tone contrasting sharply with the intensity of her gaze. Oh, wait, drugs? No. We don't want that. And wait, does that needle look like it's already been used? Why is it red on the end of it? Her smile changes into a disturbing smirk as she picks up a syringe, the needle glinting in the dim light, She leans in, her voice soft and reassuring, yet there's a chilling edge to it. Stay still, this will only take a moment. Her eyes are fixed on you with an unsettling calm as she carefully prepares to inject the syringe. As the needle pierces your skin, a cold shiver runs through you. Clara's gaze remains unwavering, her smile never faltering. What are you doing? Your words falter as a wave of dizziness begins to wash over you, your vision blurring and your strength waning. Don't worry, darling. Leave everything to me. As your vision fades, you catch a blurry glimpse of Clara undressing, her figure slowly becoming less distinct in the encroaching darkness. Clara's eyes close in a moment of eerie satisfaction as she lets out a soft, almost sensual moan. Oh, asking for our name now. There we go. So, Everpilot, what you've seen until now is just a teaser. What comes next? Might or might not be worse. Who really knows? Are you prepared? Yeah, sure. I've been in worse situations. That's the spirit, Everpilot. May the Andre gods watch over you. Why, thank you. You wake up in your bedroom, the morning sunlight streaming through the curtains. The room is warm and peaceful, with a soft chirping of birds outside. Everything feels calm, as if today is just another ordinary day. You stand from the bed, stretching briefly before moving to your dresser. The morning light bathes the room as you slip into your clothes, the familiar routine grounding you in the quiet stillness of the day. Just as you finish getting dressed, you hear a soft knock at the door. It's open. Come in. The door opens, and a mature-looking lady with orange hair and brown eyes steps into your room, her expression warm, yet composed. Good morning, son, she says with a gentle smile. Mommy, did you sleep well? Fresh at run, not really. Think I had a nightmare. Yeah, sure, I think I've done good. She scans you from top to bottom, a subtle, appreciative smile curling on her lips. Quietly, she murmurs, I can tell. You say something? No, nothing. She stammers, her blush deepening as she quickly looks away, clearly flustered. She clears her throat. Anyway, back to the main topic. A couple of days ago, I mentioned that we'd be hiring new maids, remember? She asks, her tone steady as she redirects the conversation. Something does come to mind. Maybe? You're so hopeless sometimes, Everpilot. What would you do without me, I wonder? She stands up and turns to walk toward the door, but just as she reaches it, she stumbles and falls flat on her stomach. Mom, are you okay? Shirley lifts her head from the ground, her expression shifting from surprise to mild embarrassment as she brushes off the moment. You saw it, she adds, her glare intensifying as she stares at you, clearly flustered and frustrated. She had a little bit of a slip of the top, but she took care of it. I'm sorry, because I really didn't see anything. She quickly adjusts her clothes and glares at you. I clearly saw you staring at me. She snaps, her voice sharp with accusation. It's a weird family dynamic. She then takes a deep breath, trying to calm down. Her disappointment is evident as she looks at you, her eyes narrowing slightly. Forget it. We're short on time. Maids will arrive soon. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. Just follow me. She stands up and adjusts her clothes before giving you one last glare. Jenny walks in front of you. Your eyes are drawn to a certain part of her, making it hard to focus on anything else. What part is that? Okay, not that part. Jenny receives a phone call. She walks down the corridor. They had to make that very, known what he was staring at. Softly off the walls, she pauses for a moment before answering, her pace slowing as she listens intently to the voice on the other end. As the call ends, she turns to you. So, I'm thinking this is like AI art, maybe? Only because, things aren't being quite consistent. Her hair was in a bun just a second ago, and now it's back down again? Yeah. Okay. Where are you? She cuts her sentence short after the realization hits her. Forget it. I just received a call from head butler. Maids are waiting at the gate. Let's hurry. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. That's what worries me the most. She murmurs and shakes her head in resignation. Shake something else. Moments later, in the garden, Jenny turns to you and says with a stern voice, "You better behave now. We can't afford any of them leaving, especially with how things stand." She sighs, a hint of frustration crossing her face as she recalls the incidents from last month. To think that every maid besides head butler left at the same time. Rubs her temples, her expression a mix of confusion and frustration as she tries to think of a reason. "I just don't understand. The conditions our family provides to our employees are the best in the vicinity. There was not even a single complaint made." She turns her attention to you again. "Does anything come to your mind?" "Nope. Maybe they're unsatisfied. Maybe there's too much work. Too much work. I don't think that's the case. The head butler always ensures that everything is well organized," she says, her tone steady as she reassures you. "He's been working for us for over a decade now. Who knows this mansion better than anyone?" She continues, her gaze steady and reassuring. "If things were getting out of control, he'd be the first to let us know." She folds her arms and looks out at the gate, deep in thought. "That's not the only thing," she continues, her voice tinged with concern. "Even recruiting new employees has been hard this month." She folds her arms and looks out at the gate, deep in thought. "There's no time. We can talk about this later. We finally found someone willing to take the position. Can't leave our employees waiting." She turns to you one more time with a serious expression. "As you can see, our situation is pretty dire. I need you to take this seriously." She looks at you with a determined expression, emphasizing the gravity of the situation. "Don't worry, I know when to be serious." "Do I?" She gives you a warm smile. "I'm counting on you." You and Jenny arrive at the gate. The lot. Okay, yeah. I didn't mean to do that. You and Jenny arrive at the gate. The large iron door is standing tall before you. Jenny pauses for a moment, taking a deep breath as she composes herself, before glancing your way with a nod. Jenny turns her attention to the two new maids standing at the gate, her gaze assessing as she takes in their appearance. She offers a polite smile, ready to greet them. "Welcome," Jenny says with a friendly smile. "I trust you didn't have to wait too long. See, look, her hair. It looks like it's in a ponytail thing going on. What? Their hair is straight down." As she speaks, her eyes briefly scan the new maid, taking the details of her appearance and the briefcase in her hand. "Not at all. Please don't worry. We've only just arrived." Oh no, for some reason this one gives me weird, creepy vibes. I don't know why though, I can't put my finger on it. The maid, with brown hair and matching brown eyes, smiles warmly as she speaks. Her maid uniform is pristine, though her large breasts with deep cleavage are hard to ignore. Hello. I just want to thank you for the opportunity. I promise you won't regret your decision. I'll do my best." The green-haired maid, with swaying ponytail, steps forward with a bright smile, her voice filled with enthusiasm as she introduces herself. "Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to introduce myself. My name is Ray." "My name is Clara Thorne. I'm honored to be able to work with you in this beautiful mansion." Both of them bow down to their new masters. "How polite. My name is Jenny. I'm the lady of the house, so to speak. I hope we will all get along." Jenny turns her attention to you and gives you a gentle nudge. "What are you waiting for? Greet them properly." I don't know who I should greet first. The crazy one. "It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is April. I'm looking forward to having you around." You walk up to Clara and gently shake her hand. Clara blushes and quietly stares at you. Clara realizes that she's been holding your hand for too long, blushes, and quickly lets you go. "Oh, sorry. I must have spaced out a bit there." With a gentle smile, she meets your gaze, her blush evident as she tries to maintain her composure. Turn your attention to Ray, who is watching the exchange with an expectant glint in her eye, her curiosity clearly piqued. "Nice to meet you too, Ray. Let's all get along." Ray walks up to you, her excitement evident as she offers a gentle handshake, Your face lights up with a bright, enthusiastic smile. Yes, absolutely. You turn your attention back to Clara, who appears to be lost in thought, her gaze distant and her expression unreadable. Clara? Ah, of course. Clara quickly puts on a warm smile and composes herself, her eyes refocusing as she straightens up and regains confident demeanor. I guess it's like a little loading screen. Maybe? Yeah, must be. Oh, yeah, getting a couple of little flashes of a crazy behind the eyes. PleasurePlace presents. Oh, okay. Warnings. Thank you, everybody, for giving my demo a chance. Unfortunately, this is where current content ends, but not for long. Right, one more thing before we both go on our own ways. Could you spare me 20 seconds? I don't know, 20 seconds is a lot of time. Of course. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's like I had an option. You only gave me 2 yeses, pretty much. Anyways, if you've enjoyed the demo, and maybe even would like to show some appreciation, rating my demo and providing feedback would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy the game, please let me know why. This is my first project, so all the feedback, both negative and positive, is really invaluable to me. That's all. Thank you, and you can go now. It's like you're just kicking me out. Go, you're free. I don't want to be free. Alright, this is awkward. I'll go first. See ya. Oops, I must have dropped an image. My bad. See ya. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, my pockets must have holes in them. Hey. I know how it looks, but I swear this is not an apology for wasting your time. I'm out. I like that end part. That was nice. And funny. That's why I play these games. Well, one of the reasons I play these kind of games. I don't know. I just get tired of always playing horror games. And I think these ones, they just give me like a little bit of a chuckle. They pique my interest, you know? I think they're fun. And I don't care. But that was the demo for Dangerous Temptations. And you all have yourselves a good one. And I will see you later.